Nigerians, we will defend our rights. This election, we will serve with our blood. We will make sure that the right thing is done. If there is difficulty in uploading it, there's no difficulty in the returning officer telling us that what is uploaded is what is presented. And if that is a lie, we'll meet in the court of law.
Okay, thank you very much. Next state.
No, we cannot have another state, sir. We cannot have another state.
You are now being...
We cannot, sir.
You are now being disruptive.
I am not disrupting. The Electoral Act says that what is uploaded
you are now being disruptive.
You can bundle me out, but the right thing must be done. I'm a party agent.
You are now... Secretariat, anymore? Thank you, Rek Kwara.
If a collation officer will not come up and tell us that what is uploaded is you don't want to show us, you don't want him to tell us. One of the two must happen. We are Nigerians, we will defend our rights. This election, we will serve with our blood. We will make sure that the right thing is done. If there is difficulty in uploading it, there's no difficulty in the returning officer telling us that what is uploaded is what is presented. And if that is a lie, we'll meet in the court of law.
Okay, thank you very much. Next state.
No, we cannot have another state, sir. We cannot have another state.
You are now being...
We cannot, sir.
You are now being disruptive.
I am not disrupting. The Electoral Act says that what is uploaded
you are now being disruptive.
You can bundle me out, but the right thing must be done. I'm a party agent.
You are now...
That is what the Constitution
You are now
says.
being disruptive of the process.
I am not being disruptive. I'm asking what is uploaded is
next scope, please. After the presentation, then we'll come back to the issues you've raised. Let's take the next step.
We are saying that let him declare that what is uploaded is what he's going to present. At least let him make that statement.
Okay. Scope Kwara, sorry, Oshun and Derek, please make your presentation.
Thank you.
Sorry, Kwara. Kwara has done his own. Oshun State?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please go ahead, Oshun.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman,
My name is Dr. Mutiu Olaleke Agboke. I am the resident electoral commissioner, INEC, Osun State. My scope is here.
My name is Professor Collation Ogushola, the Vice Chancellor
Agent of the
University
PDP,
of
please
Lagos.
resume your seat. You are now deliberately disruptive.
I'm defending my vote.
Okay.
And I'm allowed by law to do that.
Rek Kwara, please make your sorry, Oshun, introduce yourself and let us.
My name is Dino Melaye, agent for the PDP. Mr. Chairman, I have a fundamental observation based on our proceedings yesterday. Yesterday we received the result from Ekiti State, and I worked on the results as presented yesterday, and I discovered that we have 301,000. We have, 987,647 registered voters in Ekiti, and 301,558 accredited. And since we have 301,558 accredited, the result as presented yesterday, APC had 201,494. If you subtract that from 301,558, what you have left is 100,064. Out of this 100,064, PDP scored 89,554. If you subtract that from the balance of 100,064, What is left is 10,510. And now it was also recorded yesterday that Labour had 11,397 when the total number left is 10,510, leaving an over figure of 887. Apart from this 887 surplus, we have not calculated even the votes of other political parties. Because you will recall that yesterday he told us ADC scored 1,037. So you will recall, you will see from that postulation and presentation yesterday that the figures did not add up. There was overvoting, and the number of votes outnumbered the number of accredited votes. And we know exactly what the law says concerning that. So I move that that be considered because Ekiti cannot stand. Thank you.
Well, any further comment? Okay. Introduce yourself and your party.
My name is Honorable Umar Farouk Ibrahim, the National Secretary of the Labour Party and Presidential Agent of the Labour Party. We made our observation and calculation based on your presentation of Ekiti State result.
Election in Lagos State, defeating the APC presidential candidate, Senator Bola Tinubu. Mr. Obi scored 582,454 votes to beat the former governor of Lagos State, who scored 572,606 votes. I'll just take that again. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, has in fact won the presidential election in Lagos State, beating the APC presidential candidate, Senator Bola Tinubu, who himself is the former governor of Lagos State. Mr. Obi polled 582,454 votes to win that election in Lagos State. Coming second was, of course, the APC presidential candidate, former Lagos State Governor, Senator Bola Tinubu, who scored 572,606 votes.
And the Lagos State, Collation Center was one that opened yesterday. So we had a number of local governments, wards, polling units that really came up with their results. And I believe today that the last two that were expected and that perhaps got us to this point was Ali Mosho and Ojo local government area.
And of course, now you have the full result on your screen. In third place, of course, was the PDP presidential candidate, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, who scored 75,750 votes, while Senator Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, the presidential candidate of the NNPP, scored 8,442 votes. So the results of the presidential election in Lagos State, there on your screen, just out and just now. General Ayola, my apologies that I had to break into your thoughts and your conversation in order to relay that information, but it is, as we promised our viewers, as we get it, we'll give it to them. Let me return to you, because, again, we're at the stage where everything now is about post-results management and about managing the expectations. One of our guests did talk about our experience of the elections in 2011, the 2011 general elections in Nigeria, where things went quite smoothly in the pre-election stage. It went quite smoothly in the election stage. The election results were collated and announced, and then the bedlam ensued after the results were announced. And on that occasion, we lost a couple of lives. So this time around,